of China and India. That says to me a huge opportunity. Now, why are we a little bit further behind? Well, I think what we've noticed is premiumisation happens, there's a bit of a lag. As I become more affluent, I tend to want to buy, as I said earlier, products that display my affluency. So I'm buying gadgets and things like that. I'm not really moving a lot of my other products up to premium, so I'm still buying the same coffee, I'm still buying the same shampoo. But what we're now seeing in China is people are buying more premium clothing. They're going to better brands. People are buying better shampoos. People are buying more premium coffee. So again, why is this important? Well, as we start to see this affluency increase and more people in this segment, you need to make sure that your products and the ranging within your stores has products to capture that market. Because if you don't, these consumers will go elsewhere. If I look at where I see the biggest opportunity, it's on this slide. If I look at where the growth is coming from in China and where the growth is coming from in India, it's local brands, local players. But here in Southeast Asia, local players are in decline. Now, I get the feeling it's because they don't know that there is this opportunity of premiumisation, that they don't know that if they start moving their products or putting some products on the shelf that are of a more premium nature, that people will actually buy them. So I think for local retailers, local manufacturers, this is a huge opportunity, because if we have a look at what's happened in China and India, and everything else that we've looked at is starting to happen in the Philippines, then this becomes a really nice opportunity from a premiumisation perspective. Premiumisation, and I'll just jump back to supermarkets. Premiumisation is not just for what we would call the modern trade, so supermarkets, big department stores. In India and in China, we're still seeing the traditional trade accelerate the growth on premium products. So consumers will still go into the traditional outlets that they've always shopped, but they are now starting to look for more premium brands, more premium products. It's got to be one of the biggest opportunities. So in summary, what I've shared with you today is 5 key areas that I think that are very important for you as business people to know about, and to really start to question yourselves, are we ready to take advantage of the growing middle class? Are we observing changing behaviour in our outlets? And if not, it's coming. Have I started thinking about how to communicate to these digital consumers? And how does my strategy fit? Do I notice a lot of late night traffic and therefore have a lot of BPA consumers? Am I changing my offer, or am I meeting their needs? And finally, I hope I've awoken you to the concept of premiumisation and the opportunities that I do believe are there for everybody sitting in this room. I thank you for your patience. I know I'm the last speaker before lunch, so I will quickly exit the stage and let you enjoy your lunch. Thank you for your time, and I hope at least you'll go away with one thing to think about and challenge the way that you do business. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stuart Jamieson, and please remain on stage as we call on our officers, PFA Vice Chairman Ms. Bing Lim Hoko, Mr. Jerome Tuguin, Overall Chair for International Franchise Asia Philippines, and Dr. Alan Escalona, Conference Chair for Franchise Asia Philippines 2013, for the presentation of our plaque of appreciation. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our morning session has come to a close. It has been a really informative session. I hope you learned a lot. I'm sure you did learn a lot. And you know what? The best is yet to come. So this afternoon session promises to be just as interesting and even more engaging. Meanwhile, it's time for us to take a well-deserved break. You may now proceed to our food stations, and our conference will resume after lunch. Bon appetit, everyone.
Yes, you have grand plans for your business. You want to modernize operations to reach more customers, to generate more sales. But implementing such plans don't come for free. Expansion means getting more equipment like tons of new hardware, data centers, servers, and not to mention the cooling system for these big shiny babies. Next, you've got to buy special software, business-grade programs that cost an arm and a leg per license. Getting them is one thing, keeping them is another. Because whatever you do, nothing will spare you from having to purchase upgrades that just never end. More often than not, these are system-wide enhancements, which means you have to update everything. On top of this, you have to hire extra people just to install and maintain the system. Then, when something goes wrong, the customer support program won't really feel supported. Because the truth is, they don't know how to fix the problems. So you end up being passed around or being put on hold. But don't let anything stop you, because optimizing your business operations does not necessarily mean having to deal with any of this. It's a new day for the SME. Now, you can do it from the cloud. Presenting PLDT Cloud. It's the new technology that's taking the world by storm. Once a tool of big business, now made available to the Filipino SME. Totally state-of-the-art and yet very practical, PLDT Cloud will propel your business to the future. How? Because you will benefit from PLDT's powerful data center. PLDT Vitro, the first purposely built Tier 3.5 facility in the country. It is undisputedly the Philippines' premier data center, designed to withstand fires, floods, earthquakes, power outages, and complies with strict accreditations. This dynamo is practically safe to experience no downtime. Instead of building your own infrastructure, you just sign up and launch. Pretty much like plug and play. It's like getting an email account. With your email, do you need to buy servers and storage devices? No. Do you need a physical key? No. Do you purchase updates? No. Using PLDT Cloud as your server allows you to join streamlining operations, maybe even expanding